Hey guys, this video is going to be a little different today. I'm actually on my way to my local vape shop. It's City Tobacco, or whatever their name is right now. But we're going to sit down with Daryl, one of their guys there, and we're going to talk about some of the stuff they do, some of the stuff they offer, check out some of their products, see if Daryl's had a chance to use the Velocity RDA and see what his opinion on it is, and I'll be doing my review for it as well. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we're up here at City Vape in Clinton, North Carolina, doing a on-scene review on the Velocity RDA. Daryl over here, he hasn't had a chance to use one yet, but he's built on some. So might let him try it out, but quality, outstanding. Vapor production, ridiculous. Great flavor, great vapor, everything you could want. But it does have a little drawback. After about 10 good hits, you're gonna taste dry. But like I said in my quick review, it's a dripper's dream, because all you gotta do is just stick the bottle in the end and give it a quick 2-3 second rip. Wait a few seconds and yeah, it's outstanding. So this is going in the big video that we're doing at the shop here today.
You're good? Alright. Well, I'm Daryl Davis. I work at City Vapes. At the moment, I'm hitting this Gailey 150 with a Dark Horse, running 10 wrap 22 gauge dual coil at about 80 watts. Currently vaping on Lumina by Cape Fear Juice Company.
Let's show the folks what their packaging looks like, man.
This is just the samples. Where is the...
This is part of the headache of working in a vape shop.
There's so much stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's some of their samplers, okay? This is how...
This is for the people who don't really trying to get into it, sampling. For the more advanced people, we test things on the Tesla, which has a tugboat on it.
And that Tesla is actually really nice. Fits in the hand great.
Good ergonomics, I enjoy it. We got a 12 line, which is decent.
It's one of the new
flavors are better than the others, obviously.
This is one of the new juices you're starting to carry.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of neat. It's got some pretty funky flavor profiles.
Yeah.
It's based off the Zodiac signs for their names, which is.
If you read it, it can get kind of sexual.
Yeah, some of these. I mean, here. I'm a Capricorn, so let me find it here. It's indulgent, freshly baked strawberry shortcake shrouded in fresh whipped cream with bright top notes of custard, finished with sweet cream and drizzled with a touch of fresh strawberry. That sounds like a pretty naughty night.
Obviously, we carry Coatwood. Everyone carries Coatwood.
Yeah.
Got the Kilo. Those are selling really well. I enjoy them. I've tried everything in this shop. Have to. It's my job.
How is the Kilo? I've seen the signs. I've not tried it yet.
You not tried the Kilo?
No, but looking at some of these, they're not really for me.
The most popular one is cereal milk and the Dewberry cream. The cereal milk, it's a Fruit Loop, but it's not like most Fruit Loops. It's you've eaten the Fruit Loops and now you're drinking the milk. That's what the cereal milk is.
Yeah.
Dewberry cream, honeydew with cream flavors. Yeah, you get more honeydew than anything, but it goes down real smooth, comes out smooth. I enjoy that one.
So, you're in the shop with this high voltage. How do you feel about the high voltage juice?
Personally, I don't like it. I don't like any juice that they dye. I don't like dyes in my juice for reasons that are my own. I don't know of any benefits of having a dye other than it looks cool, but I don't know any of the drawbacks either, and I don't like it tested. So.
Like I've had the Tesla myself, and it's actually a pretty good flavor, but it's dyed blue. I mean,
that's my problem with the high voltage.
High voltage, if you don't know, it's advertised with having like caffeine in it. So when you hit it in like an RDA, you get a little sugar rush. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, 2, 3, no, actually all their flavors but one is energy infused, and the last one, which is lights out, has melatonin in it. It puts you to sleep.
Yeah, so you late night vapors, you know, lights out might be what you need.
Yeah, we used to carry Purple Haze that also had melatonin in it to give you the fix of, you know what Purple Haze is.
Yeah. All right, so coming off of this little corner, we've got some devices behind Daryl here. We've got some mods, we got some tanks.
I bought the last Daily 150, the normal one, so that one's mine. That's what I'm running. The only one we have left, because we're sold out of the black and reds, is the blue City Vape 150 temperature control.
Which the video really doesn't do that blue justice. It's not Tiffany blue.
It's not. It's a little darker.
It's more like Carolina blue.
I prefer this blue. It's not like this.
Yeah, the Joytech,
the
iJoy.
This is the. It's the iJoy Solo. Yeah, 200 watt temperature controlled. See, there's a big difference.
All right, so and everybody knows the IPv4S.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been out for
a while now.
Yeah.
We did have the IPv-D2. We've sold out of those right now. We've got to get more in stock. We have the City 75 watt temperature control, like the IPv-D2. I prefer the IPv-D2 simply because it can run titanium. They're direct competitors, and IPv one-upped City on that.
And of course, you got the companion tank to go with the City.
Exactly.
Because every other device I've used this tank on, okay, I was going to do a review for you guys, but it did not want to play nice with my iFull. And of course, I couldn't run it on my switch box because it's a TC tank.
Yeah, temperature control.
So if you're a City guy, that tank is for you.
It's actually really nice. I was surprised. You get a consistent vape, but that's with most temperature control tanks.
As long as you're using a City device.
And here we have the more high-end tanks, the Smock TFV4, obviously.
Everybody knows it's got one of the coolest party tricks on the sub-tank market.
Normal coil that comes with it, obviously triple coil. We have the quad as well. They're coming out with a 6 coil soon. Don't know when exactly though. And we just got these in. Brand new by sense to people who made Heracles. The new Cyclone, which they advertise can vape at 150 watts. And it can. The problem is you're not going to get any flavor whatsoever because you're going to have to open up the top airflow, because if you run it at 150, it's just going to burn if you don't have the top airflow and the bottom airflow wide open. So you're not going to get any flavor. But if you want clouds, Cyclone and Smot will definitely give it to you.
All right, and then for like you guys that are wanting to get into the temperature control stuff,
we have
City Vape does have just about every color of the Subbox Nano starter kit.
We have the pink, we have the purple, we have the black and silver, and then that's with the nanos, and with the minis we have obviously the black and red and the white.
And of course the sub tank to go with it.
Just in case you drop the original in a bucket.
Yep. This is one device that I've been suggesting to people in my personal life, the iJust 2. Now,
it's definitely simple. No problems with it at all. It's just charge it, vape, and go.
Yep.
There's no controls, whatever. It's just a button. That's it. Button,
yeah, you can't
charge.
compete. I mean, you can't beat it. It's if you're used to the sticks and pins, that's the next step up.
It's in between a mech mod and a box. It's got the mech mod look. It runs like a box. You just don't have to mess with all the controls.
Well, it's more along the lines of the regular pins
like
on steroids.
Exactly.
That's the only way to describe it. It's an awesome device. I'm actually considering picking one up for myself, but my iFull and my switch box have been undoubtedly awesome. So
this is also a personal favorite of mine.
Yes, the VT Mini.
Yeah, it's this guy's little brother, because this runs this runs obviously a single AT650, but I prefer it because it's smaller and it does the same thing that the big one does.
Yep. All right. So you've seen. I mean, here, look, we got Canthal.
This is a competition wire, static wire. It's still Canthal, but it's got chromium mixed in, so it's going to heat up faster than we've got regular Canthal. We've got nickel, and then down here we have nichrome and more nickel, and then we have the Coil Master.
Yes, the Coil Master, and pre-built Claptons for you guys who don't feel comfortable building them. You can buy them. They're what?
You can either buy them or you can ask me to. I can build them for you as well.
And that little kit, it's what, $7, $8, $6, $7, something like that.
What the
for the Clapton kit? Comes with 5 coils and.
I'm thinking it's about 10.
Yeah, so you get 5 coils and cotton. I'm running it right now in my
cotton bacon.
Yes, cotton bacon. I'm running it right now in my Mutation XB4, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, it's a 0.6 ohm build, so it's not too crazy. And then we have the juice.
We've got One Hit Wonder, Milkman, Muffin Man, Rocket Man, Milkman, Strawberry Custard, Milkman Apple Pie, Rocket Man, Blueberry Parfait.
We've got Beard Juice. We've got Charles Chalk Dust.
Charlie's Chalk Dust.
We've got Black River, which is
a local company, and they make pretty good. It's not my favorite, but
in terms of consistency,
it's consistent.
Yeah.
One batch is not going to be any different than the other.
They stay consistent, and their prices. I mean, I've linked you guys to the website before. It's awesome.
We obviously went over some of the kilo
and cutwood, and they've got
Ruthless.
Yeah, Ruthless is good. The vintage E-Liquid, which is kind of cool. You want to grab one?
It's cool.
The packaging is cool.
That's about it, though.
Yeah, the packaging is really cool. Actually, I've had the Joker, and that one wasn't too bad. Of course, you've got the high voltage, and then
there is Black Dragon, which is the cousin of the Black River.
Yes, Black Dragon is actually really good. It's made in Utah, and the guy who runs it, it's all mixed by hand. They have a special way they do it, and it's pretty awesome. The flavors are really good, considering.
This is also Black Dragon. As you can see, they're redoing their bottles and their logos.
Yeah, trying to step up in the world of juice manufacturing, which when I talked to him, he was getting guys from Japan and Europe coming over to see how he mixed juice, so they could learn how to mix juice the right way.
Yeah.
And of course, his cousin runs Black River, which is made here in North Carolina.
But of course, China's still going to go the cheapest route, so I don't trust anything from China. You want it to be from America.
Yeah. But
you can actually sue America. You can't sue China.
Yeah. And of course, there's always the clearance section at any vape shop. This is some of the older products that, when they first hit the markets, they were pretty hot.
This is what I call the lightsabers, the E-Huge.
Yes, that thing is awesome. That's assault and battery on itself.
It looks like it really put out, but let me show you the coil here. It's hilarious.
Yeah, the coil is a joke. If I'm thinking it's the right coil head.
It's the Kangaroo's head.
Yeah, it's a joke compared to the rest of the mod. But
this gives you a long battery life because it runs off a 26650.
It's like what, 3 days?
Oh yeah.
On a 26650. I couldn't get a 26650 to last me a day. And my Tesla M7.
It's not going to. No.
Nah, especially when you're hitting 0.1 ohms.
And then we obviously got some pins that are an upgrade from the ones that are coming in packaging.
Yeah, we've got it covered here from the guys wanting to learn to
the advanced.
You're moving up. You're tired of the little pin. You want something with a little more battery life. More. That's the way America works. Everything is more. And of course,
you have the Aspire line.
Yes, the Aspire line, which is a wonderfully designed line.
I love their newest box, the Aspire Pegasus.
Yeah.
70 watt. That one's nice.
Yeah, it's got some pretty trick little features about it, like the dial.
That's the only thing I don't like about it, though, is the dial.
But it's kind of cool.
It's cool, but
because every other box mod is button.
My favorite one though is the one with the brass brushed finish. That one's the best.
It does look awesome. But yeah, this is what you can expect at most of your local vape shops to have. A good line of juice and a good selection of products. Which, I mean, if you just take a look here, we're looking at all kinds of different devices, different styles, different purposes. Depending on where you stand in the vaping community, and I'm not saying hierarchy, but new guy, experienced guy, you know, cloud chasing pro, which Daryl claims to be.
I don't claim to be, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Here's a regular.
Yeah. We've got, you know, we come in here, and I'll come in between classes and buy some new juice and just hang out for a bit, and check out new stuff. And I think we might do a weekly thing about checking out what's new. What does that sound?
Sounds all right. I could do that.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
A weekly what's new?
Yeah.
New juice.
Just depends on the day, because I think I'm off most Mondays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So
We'll try to make it a Friday thing. Yeah. Most new stuff comes out during the week anyway, so.
yeah.
Especially you get to try all the new juices I don't get to try. You get all the samplers.
Yeah, it's fun.
And here's the boss man. This guy is awesome.
Thank you.
He saw the niche that this little town was missing. So yeah, we might just do that. A weekly what's new, probably just mostly juices really.
Yeah.
Juices come out like every other day.
Yeah, they do.
Like there's a new company coming up tomorrow called like I Banged Your Mom or something, you know. That's just how it is. Like
I
you
wouldn't
always
trust that juice.
yeah, I wouldn't either. But yeah, that's just how it is. Like there's always something new coming out. New devices are always coming out. Like hell, I got an email this morning about new devices.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do from now on. I'll still do some product reviews and we'll do some juice reviews. And yeah.